What's up, guys? We've waited for a couple of minutes. I guess a lot of you have been having network issues. Your service providers has been messing up, and I see a lot of people join the network issues and have been getting complaints that they can't join. Reasons I don't know. The only reason I can actually say is basically your service provider, right? So, for the sake of time, I won't be staying too long on this live session. I'll just have to analyze and probably touch one or two things before for the end of the live session. So I want to start by saying very big welcome to you guys. And firstly, welcome back to today's Traders Digest, where we talk about both psychology and other things basically about trading. And we also analyze every Friday. Then our Mondays is basically for our live sessions to analyze the market and see what the market is saying. And can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, use the chat box. Let me be sure you can hear me. Use the chat box so I'll be sure you're hearing me. You can hear me, just put it in the chat box so I'll be sure I'm audible. Help me put it in the chat box. Okay, fine, perfect. All right, so today, yeah, I wanted trading Deriv, I wanted trading synthetic live with you guys, but for the sake of time, like I said, the service provider from their end just messing up and all these things might not. But if I see, I'll just probably give you what I feel will happen on the volatility 100 and probably touch on EURUSD if possible and touch on other forex pairs. So which do we start with? Let's start with, since I'm on this chart right now, let's start with the volatility 100. So basically, guys, on the higher time frame, my chart is very clean right now, but I caught this whole sell from this point. I caught this sell. But at some point I didn't take all the trade, but I caught it. I closed at some point, re-entered and all. That was how I was able to flip a $19 yesterday, because I had a challenge yesterday. I just woke up, I felt very bored at some point, and I felt the need to just challenge myself, because it's been a while I traded small accounts. So I was like, okay, that stress of trading a small account, let me just try it again. And like I was saying, trading is not really difficult if you have the skill and you have your psychology fixed. And that's why I've put myself out here to help people, beginner traders, to find an edge in the market, where they don't see things the way they see it anymore. Now they see things from a different perspective. And also using myself as an example, how I struggled to learn how to trade and how the journey so far. So it helped me so far. And also I just want to put myself out here to help people also grow through my development stage. And I like the fact that a lot of people in time past and presently I was able to help them grow. So for me, I grew this account from this point to this point yesterday, and I saw this, I didn't take the trade. I saw it, I didn't take the trade. Now I caught this buy. I'm trying to explain something. Something just happened. I had to reset my account yesterday after I read the account. So I caught this buy, and I didn't want to take my profit at this point, because my plan was just to scalp this buy and take the profit and leave. So I got to this point, and guess what? I blew the account. Yeah, I blew the account. And now let me explain what's happening here in the market. For this volatility 100, I just hope it's showing my connection is having issues. Okay, for this volatility 100, we've been bearish. I told you guys yesterday, while I was having the challenge, I was uploading it live on Twitter, live on Instagram, live on the channel, on the Telegram channel. I was uploading every step I was taking. I was uploading every single thing. So what am I expecting here? I'm simply expecting a pullback from this point here. So that yesterday, this is what was happening yesterday. So we are bearish. Now I like to analyze the market from the higher time frame. Now, if you look at it from the 24 hours time frame, that's the daily, right? You will just notice that price has been giving us, it has been ranging from this point to this point in a schematic range, right? Price has just been ranging. So now how do you trade a ranging market? Basically, you just buy at support, sell at resistance. Simple. But then there's a particular strategy and there's a particular way, rather, not strategy. I won't call it strategy because I don't really preach strategy. So now we've seen that price has been ranging so far. Nothing, the higher time frame is not really telling us anything per se. So I had to go down to the 4-hour time frame to also see things clear. So now, mind you, if we at some point last week we sold from here to this point and this point. Now I'm expecting to see more sales, right? I'm expecting to see more sales. Now at this point, price gave us an equal around here, right? And refused to break this equal around this point. There's an equal around here. I don't want to go too deep into it. Price gave us an equal around here, and now it refused to break it. Now I saw price also create something like this. It created, for those that trade chart patterns, price created an M at this point, meaning we are going to sell, right? So I was now looking for more sales in the market, right? Sorry, let me bring that back. I was looking for more sales in the market. So I was now interested in seeing more sales in the market than buys, right? This is what the market was showing us, an M formation. So what I wanted was to see price retrace back up into this region, meaning I wanted seeing price come back up here into this region, creates a high, then continue giving us a lower low. So basically this was it. Give us a high, low, right? Equal, right? Lower low, changing character around here. Now, if you don't know the difference between a break of structure and a change of character, I have a video here on YouTube where you can understand, where I recorded a video teaching the difference between change of character and break of structure. You can just go down to the video and watch it, and yeah. So now price changed character here. Now I got my confirmation, number one, that we've had a change of character. Now I saw the retracement back into this discounted price, the premium. The discounted price, right? So giving us a premium high. Then I was expecting to see another low, right? So basically this was just it yesterday, right? Let me take off this once. Okay, so now this is the formation I saw yesterday, right? Price gave us this. Price gave us this. Change character, right? Swept out liquidity, gave us this and basically it continued selling off. Sorry if you're just joining, just help me mute your mic. I'm recording this video, so for those joining late, you can just have access to the video. I'll be uploading it on YouTube. I really can't go back to what I was saying for the sake of time, and a lot of people have been having network issues, so I had to start recording this video. So now, price has given us this, and we are currently seeing the next sell here. Let's go down to the 30 minutes so we'll see it clearly. Now, if you look at it properly, we've seen that, okay, price has given us this guy here, also another equal, right? And those that, now if you draw another confirmation you might want to look into here would be a trend line break. Now, if you look at it from this point, you will see how price broke this trend line with the momentum candle. Now, I don't trade trend line per se and break and retest on whatever. I have my own strategy which I use. I'm not a fan of, I don't preach strategy. I just teach you how to see this market differently and analyze this market and become profitable. I'm not here to tell you trend line does not work. It's not the best strategy. ICT or smart money, as whichever you guys call it, is not the best strategy. No, I will only teach you how to read the market profitably. Like I said, this is what I teach in my mentorship. So back to what I was saying. Now we've seen that price has broken this trend line and retested. Those that trade break and retest, you see that it broke and it has retested. Now, what are we expecting to see? Come on, we want to see sales, right? Joining this confluence with what all I've been saying. Now, at some point, it got a little bit dicey because at some point, I saw this. If price had not retraced into this region for a bit, I would be saying my bias will change into a buy because one, price had already given us this, given us this, given us this. And if it had not retraced into this point, if it had gone somewhere here, I'm going for a buy, right? But now price did not. So I wanted catching a retracement here, but I got greedy and that's why I got burnt out. So now on the lower time frame, what is this saying? Now you guys can see the power of trading, looking at it from a different perspective and seeing trading, analyzing the market from higher time frame. So for me, I was actually expecting to now see this, a buy, right? Like I said before, I was expecting to see a buy. Now we've had this break of trend line retest. Now, what is the market going to do? Probably the market wants to give us something like, now I saw your question in the chat box. I already told you something. I guess you were the one in my DM. I already told you something. My team members are working on it. They are working on the free access to the VIP for synthetic. They are working on it. The first batch of free access got filled up. I requested for 20 people. I got 40 something people. So right now we are still working on it. We're working on it. We are working on it. We are working on it. Back to what I was saying. Now I'm expecting to see price go back into this region, right? And start selling. If I get an opportunity, I might call a sell here. So everybody benefits. So I'm expecting to see price. For me, anywhere around here, I want to start selling crazily. I want to start selling crazily. Now the market has given us this, yet another change of character around here, which I want to see price tap into to fill up a fair value gap. There's a fair value gap in this region. There's a fair value gap around here that I want the market to mitigate, then continue selling. Now, if you look at this demand zone that was broken, I want to see price go back here and continue selling. That is that for this synthetic. I'm expecting more sales on this synthetic. Now, Euro USD. Last week, on Monday, rather, I told you guys what I was expecting on the what I was expecting to see this market do this week. I said from Monday to Wednesday, I want to see a buy and close bearish, right? When we get into any of this place, and we just sell off. So this is how the market is playing. We caught the buy, or did we? I don't even know. I can't remember, but I know we caught a trade that was giving us massive profit. So now we've seen that price has already delivered. Obviously, you guys can see we caught the buy or we caught the sell also. On the VIP, I called out this trade on the free channel, which everybody took profit and benefited from it. I got a lot of testimonies. I got a lot of flipping, account flipping, and all those things. And on the VIP, we caught the full sell. We caught the full sell, complete TP, complete TP. So now, what am I expecting? What am I expecting to see the market do this time around? Now, I've seen a retracement into this region. I've seen a retracement from this point into this region, and I've seen a redistribution and into this region, and currently we're here. So what is Echo expecting? For me, I'm not taking any trade right now. I'm not interested in taking any trade right now. But if at all we should see anything, we'll probably get a retracement for a bit, get a retracement and continue. But for now, I'm not seeing any clear entry on this pair, so I'm not interested in taking any trade. I'm not seeing any clear entry on this trade, so I am not interested. I'm not interested. Even if I want to catch any trade right now, it will be only a retracement to the upside. So I might be buying for several reasons. One, let's go down to the 15 minutes time frame. Probably we'll have a reason to buy. Now, if you look at this price here, you see that price gave us this. Sell, buy, break of structure, right? Continue, give us discount, change character, continue, 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 change character, break of structure, continue. So now we'll probably see a retest and continue, then continue selling off again. But for now, I'll be looking to see more buys and sell. But overall, looking at this from my Monday analysis, we are still bearish. Looking at it from my Monday analysis, we're still bearish. We're still bearish. So for now, basically that's just the two pairs I'll be. Should we look at GBPUSD? GBPUSD, what's it saying? GBPUSD to me, we saw that price actually delivered into this region as I was expecting. Let me take this out. I was expecting price to deliver into this point. From here, price came back down into this region. If you look at it very well, let me mark it out so we see it clearly. So we've seen that price actually delivered into, let me take this one out also, please. I don't like to see a messy chart. So we delivered into this point and currently price is trading like this. So now GBPUSD and EURUSD have similarities. Now they've delivered into this point. So like I said, I was expecting more buys now, right? Just a little retracement and continuation to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. GBPUSD, EURUSD. Short-term sell, long-term buy for now. But overall, I'm still holding my bias on EURUSD that we will continue. There's a particular zone I'm expecting it. But for now, I'm not interested in taking any trade. I'm not taking any trade on any of them, right? I'm not taking any trade. I am not taking any trade. So please, if you have any question, any pair you want me to analyze, put it in the chat box. I'm going to give, let's say, 5 minutes to that. If you have any pair you want me to analyze, be it crypto, forex, synthetic, just put it in the chat box. So we'll get right into it. Okay, I saw you said volatility 100S. Now, mind you, I just I don't trade synthetic always, but then this I just trade it when I want to. Basically, you guys can still see that this guy, in my opinion, what it might do here, okay, and the lower time frame is looking bullish, but then we don't want to judge from that perspective because price might just give us this, right? We'll continue selling. That's why it's looking bullish from the 15 minutes. Now, if you look at it this way, I'm going to show you guys something that is one of the easiest things you guys can use in your trading. So price is already giving us an inverse head and shoulder, but it's not yet complete. It's giving us an inverse head and shoulder. You can see the left shoulder, neckline, head, right neckline, right shoulder, and we're expecting to push up. Now, if you look at it properly, I'm interested in this region. Look at it properly. There's an order block and a fair value gap around this region, right? Which I want to see the market, which is very solid, that I want to see the market retrace from. So we might just see this guy come up and sell. Confirmation number one to take a buy short term, inverse head and shoulder. Confirmation number two to start selling, another block and a fair value gap. Confirmation. And maybe you might mix it up probably with break of trend line, right? A break of trend line. So once there's a breakout, the principle says there should be a retest. I don't know if you guys are understanding. So short-term buy, long-term sell. Volatility 100, 1S, and volatility 100. I can see a similarity in them. So is that the only pair you want me to analyze? Okay. I guess this would be the end of today's live session. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you that joined, both those that joined and they left, or as a result of your service provider, your being, I won't use the word, but just acting up. I'll say a very big thank you to you guys for joining. It's not easy to always come here every week and see people to turn up for me, regardless. Although I do it for free, but it's a thing of joy to always host a live session and I see people show interest and they join. From Mondays, you guys joined. Today being Fridays, you guys join. I really appreciate it. It really means so much to me. But then, for the sake of those also that will be watching this, please do well to follow me on Instagram at Prince_Echo2. On Instagram, Prince_Echo2. Then on Twitter, at Prince Echo 2. No space, no underscore, nothing, just Prince Echo 2. And yeah, the link to my Telegram channel will be somewhere around the description. You can just join for free. Join my free Telegram channel where I post out analysis week in, week out, all for free. And for those interested in my mentorship, feel free to slide into my DM on Telegram or any of all this platform or social handles. Feel free to slide into my DM and I'll be waiting to respond to your questions and everything. I'll be ready to answer you. For now, guys, I'm going to be signing out. Peace out. Thanks for joining. See you guys next week. So you guys already know, Echo is active. Take care, guys.